This is Route 4 in Finglas, which will take us out of the test centre to the right. So you start off in a similar direction as the way we went on routes 1 and 2. Once more, coming out of the car parking space, just take it nice and slow, make sure it's safe to proceed. Keep over close to the building, the white building on the left here, and we're turning left then, back out towards the gate. Just coming out through the gates now, just take good care coming out, make sure there's nobody on the footpath. This isn't a stop line here, it's a no entry line, so you don't have to stop, you can go past it right out onto the edge of the road. Take good observation, and we're going to be turning right. So out onto Jamestown Road, we're going to be taking the first left end onto Clancy Avenue. Tight turn, take it very slow coming around. Be careful if there's anyone coming out of the road, you may have to wait for them depending on their position. Be careful that you don't swing too wide and go onto the wrong side of the road or clip the curb. So once into the road we can see there's a parked car, so we're going to move out nice and early, don't go in behind them. Down to the end of the road here, we're going to be turning right then onto McKee Road. Taking it nice and slow, there's generally parked cars around here, so your observation may be obscured. So out onto McKee Road, we're then going to be taking the second left onto Finglas Park. Again, it's the same way we went on routes 1 and 2. Make sure you look into the road before turning. Sometimes there's cars parked on the actual road, so it can be quite tight around here. Taking it nice and slow coming around. And we just have to wait for the car coming down. In a situation like that, nobody has right of way. Whoever's out first generally assumes right of way. There's cars parked on both sides. Following the road around, still on Finglas Park, we're just passing the junction onto Ballygall Avenue where we turned in previous tests. This time we're following the road all the way around. And once around the bend here, then we're going to take the first left into Grove Wood. And this is where we're going to be doing the turnabout manoeuvre. So you can see there's plenty of obstacles around here. So left in here. And the test again will ask you to pull in and stop on the left and give you the directions for the turnabout. So they'll ask you to turn the car around on the road to face the opposite way, and that you can go over and back more than once if necessary. Very good observation. Make sure you stop before you reach the curb. Apply the handbrake in case the car rolls. And then you'll generally do the hand signals just after the turnabout's been completed. Once they're done, then you're heading down to the end of the road and turning left back out onto Finglas Park. So at the end of this road we'll be turning right back out onto McKee Road. And then at the junction ahead we're going to turn right again onto Sycamore Road. This is a stop junction, so make sure you come to a complete stop. You may not be able to see far enough up and down the road at the stop line, so you can move out again just a little once you've come to a stop, so you don't have to stay at the behind the line. You can move back out once it's safe to do so. Have a good look. And then once it's safe, then proceed out onto Sycamore Road. Take it easy over the ramps, and just up ahead there's a left-hand bend and there's a row of shops as well there, so just take really good care of any traffic coming in and out of here. You'll see them there. So we're following this road all the way down to the end, down to the T junction, and we're going to be turning right onto Willow Park Road. So again, it's a stop junction. Make sure you come to a complete stop, just right up to the line. And once it's safe, then proceed out to the right. We're then going to take the second road on the left. So we're just passing the first road, which is Willow Park Grove, and we're going to be turning left down to Willow Park Avenue. So onto Willow Park Avenue, and it could pull you in somewhere along here for the hill start. So again, just taking good observation moving off. The first road on the left here is one they often use as well for the reverse maneuver. So they could pull you in after this road here and reverse back into Willow Park Grove. You see there's a car parked there today. So there's a number of other roads on this route they could use, but this is one that they use quite a bit. So assuming they've taken you in there for the reverse, they'll take you back down left and back down to the mini roundabout where we're going to be turning right. So just passing the junction on the left here. Mini roundabouts directly ahead. So again, taking it nice and slow, indicate right. Come in really slow, make sure you have good control of the car and good control of your steering coming around here. So we're on to Willow Park Avenue and down to the end of the road, and we're going to be turning right onto Glasnevin Avenue. We then take the first left onto Glasnevin Drive. It's a busy road, make sure it's safe. Cars are usually travelling at speed along here, so take it nice and easy. Just waiting for the gap in the traffic. You can see the lights to the right here, pedestrian lights, had changed to red. So once we have our gap, we'll go. So we're going to be turning left again immediately into Glasnevin Drive. Coming around the bend here is usually a lot of parked cars around. Just take it nice and easy. Cars coming in and out of the shops and the pub there as well. We're then going to take the first right here into Glasnevin Park. Passing these two roads here on the left, and we're going to take the third road on the left, which will bring us into Hillcrest Park. This road here becomes a dead end just up past the junction. You'll see the dead end signs, cul-de-sac sign. So turning left. Again, take the left ramp if it's available. I'm going to take the first right. Here we have to go over the middle ramp because the van is blocking our way over to the left one. So taking the first right here, still on Hillcrest Park. We came around this area in Route 3, if you remember. And at the T junction up ahead, we're going to be turning left onto Ballygall Road East. Just be very careful when you're turning left here. There's pedestrian lights just immediately to your left, and it's very easy to miss those. If you're looking to the right, see nothing coming, it's quite easy to pull out and not spot the lights on your left hand side. And obviously if they're red, it's an automatic fail. He'll start here as well, so make sure you don't let the car roll. You can see the lights just as you turn the corner here. Take the left ramp. Don't get too close to the curb. Sometimes your left wheel just needs to be on the left hand side of the ramp. Just following the road around, there's some schools around here. There's a church on the left as well, so it can be quite busy. Around the bend here, you'll see a Texaco garage, and we're going to be turning right immediately after the garage into Fitzmaurice Road, followed by an immediate left into Glasnevin Avenue. So just coming around the bend, you see the Texaco garage. So this time we move out, take the second ramp, the one close to the white line, and turning right here. Then an immediate left into Glasnevin Avenue. Again, be very careful. Very often cars park right up to the corner here on the WLO lines. It can be quite difficult to get around. It's not so bad today, but sometimes it's very difficult to get into this road. You can see it's quite narrow. There's only room for one car at a time, so just look down the road, make sure it's safe to proceed. We're going to take the second road on the right. This is on the Glasnevin Road. And just following the road down, just quite narrow here, so again, take it nice and slow. Passing a road here on the left, you sometimes get cars coming out of here quite fast. And then we're just going to follow the road around to the right up here into Tallaght Estate. It's a dead end ahead. You actually have right of way coming around here. There's a yield junction for traffic coming towards you, but it's a dead end. There's very little traffic around here. Down to the end of this road. This is Glasnevin Road, and we're turning left. Very careful here. This is a stop line. There's no stop sign, and the road markings aren't great, but make sure you come to a complete stop. Take really good observation. It's Glasnevin Road we're on. And down to the end of this road, we're going to be turning right onto Griffith Road. Just following Griffith Road up to the mini roundabout. We're going to be turning left onto Glasnevin Road. So as you approach the mini roundabout, take good observation to the right. You should be able to see anyone coming, so you may be able to turn here in second gear, but make sure you take good observation to the left as well. So if there's nobody there, you can complete your turn. Again, taking the left ramp, it's available. Coming to another roundabout here, we're going straight ahead. It's the second exit, so there's no need to indicate. And you don't need to signal left off a mini roundabout, so you're just going straight on. Here we have to take the middle ramp because of the parked cars. And we're back to the left-hand ramp this time. Again, looking down the road, looking for parked cars, looking for oncoming traffic, and of course anyone coming out of a driveway as well. So still on Glasnevin Road, we're going to be coming up to the main road shortly. We're going to be turning left onto Seamus Ennis Road. So we're going over 2 ramps. It's always a good idea. You have to go over the 2 ramps to come back down into second gear, because you have to go over that bit slower. Be careful not to indicate too early here, because you could indicate before you get to here into Ballygall Road West, and it'll be a misleading signal. So wait until you pass the road. Now you can signal left, and turning left on the lights onto Seamus Ennis Road. So at the next junction then, we're going to be turning right back up onto Jamestown Road. This can be a tricky junction. There's no filter light here, so if you're first in line, you must go into the yellow box, take possession of the junction, and you're going to turn either when there's a gap in the traffic or if the light changes to red while you're there, assuming the oncoming traffic is stopped. There's also 2 left turns here, so make sure you don't go up McKee Avenue, which is more or less straight ahead, up along by Super Quinn. So we're first in line, lights are red. So once you move into the centre of the road here, that should allow traffic on the left to pass you. There'll be enough room for them. waiting on the lights coming from the traffic coming from the left. So we have the green light, so we move forward straight away into the middle of the road, and we're going to be turning right. So the car there has stalled a little, so we're turning and then turning back up into Jamestown Road. It's quite a sharp turn, so one of the oncoming cars had stalled, so that gave us the opportunity to go. So heading back up Jamestown Road, then we're coming again near the end of the test, so we're going to be turning back into the test centre on the left, and as always take really good care coming in past the security barrier, turning right, and really good observation. You don't want to get an automatic fail right at the end of the test. And that then will conclude test route number 4 in Finglas.